hashtag lungs for Wendy. And for y'all that don't know, China Mac, that's my bro. He got a huge platform on YouTube, Instagram, in the music industry. Period. So that means a lot that he gonna share that to his community, and they support him. He got like you see how we got the rabbit hole, how y'all support me. He got that on his side. So if he share that, yeah, that'll be huge. I appreciate that, bro.
Yeah, I'm definitely gonna share it. What's going on though, bro?
Everything good, everything good. So, so for those that don't know who China Mac is, I need you to tell them real quick. Like you ain't got to go on a long drawn out story, but let them know who you are, where you from. Because some people probably be like, "Yo, who hope this guy up here, China Mac?" A lot of them know who you are already, but for those that don't,
Yeah, China Mac, that's my name. I'm from New York City. I started out as being a rapper, then an influencer. I started YouTubing. I got a show on YouTube called Mac Eats. And yeah, and more than that though, I stand for, whatever, like you guys, everybody in this room, whatever I stand on 100. And sometimes only person that's standing in the room, but but can y'all hear me? Cause it's saying that I got poor connection.
yeah, yeah, you was going in and out. We hear you though. You said you stand on the shit.
No, I mean I don't know if I stand on everything y'all stand on, but like y'all, I stand on whatever I believe in. Like you know what I'm saying. So like you know, and sometimes it like for you, like you get your page taken, you get all this fuck shit that happened, but regardless of what happens, you still stand on it because you believe in it. So that's the same thing I do, and a lot of times when we do that, people that has like people tend to twist what we do and try to twist certain things to fit their narrative. You know what I'm saying? So you know I, I'm just a fighter in that sense that I won't allow stuff like that to happen, not on my watch. You know what I mean? So I make music, I do all of that, but I do activism for not only Asian people, but I do it for all people. You know what I'm saying? All people that I feel like represent the same space that I represent. You know what I mean? And there's no color when it comes to that to me.
Facts, and I can attest to that because already know I know the work you putting in out there, bro. But I'm gonna jump. Yo, I need y'all to share this room. We got China Mac in the building, man. This is a legendary interview right here. I don't think y'all understand. So I need y'all to share this room. Give me over 100
How you
shares, man.
share
Come
the
on, y'all.
room? How you share the room?
Hit the share
You see the
button.
arrow? Yeah, the arrow that says 75. Just press that, and then they're gonna say Clubhouse. Share it
Hulk,
to
what's
the whole.
poppin', big bro? How you? Salute to the room.
Everything
What's
good,
up,
bro.
everybody? China Mac, what
Everything
up, bro?
good.
What's good? What's up? What's the word?
Ain't shit, man. It's Big Saint talking to you. What up with you?
I ain't shit. Everything good.
So we got 81 shares. Let's get up to 100. I'm gonna jump right into it, Mac. So like, if y'all don't know Mike, Mac got some viral moments right now on YouTube and on social media. Period. And that's why the title is "Talk China Mac Live in the Rabbit Hole Talk Racist Allegations and More." So we know that China Mac is Chinese, right? China Mac, I mean he's Asian, and he came out recently, and Math Hoffa had interviewed Troy Ave, and China Mac voiced his opinion about what Troy Ave had to say and how he felt about Math Hoffa interviewing him. I'm gonna let China Mac say all that, but there's been a lot of people going around saying, "Oh wow, China Mac don't deserve to speak on a black man in hip hop. China Mac is racist because he Chinese and he don't really stand for black people in hip hop." It's just a whole bunch of shit that I personally don't agree with. You know what I'm saying? And people that I fuck with, they feel like that about him, but me personally, I don't agree with it. So that's why he here and we talking about it. And I want you to talk about the moments, bro, and let the people know what you did, how you got into all that, and what's going on.
You talking about the situation with math? You talking
Yeah,
about?
because that's basically what led up to all this allegations and shit.
Right. So basically, um, basically he just says he did something. See, like a lot of people look at it like, oh, a lot of people look at it like, oh, I'm minding black people business or something, right? But in all honesty, what I saw wasn't black people business. What I saw was was what I represent. You know what I mean? The streets and also hip hop. You know what I'm saying? I grew up. It's not like I'm from China or I'm from like another country and I just came here 5 years ago, 10 years ago, and I just wanted to be something, or I'm just trying to pretend to be like hip hop or black or whatever. No, I grew up in New York City.
Mind
I,
you, been
I
in the streets, been up north and all that.
Yeah, yeah. I've been in the system since I was 8 years old. I've been in Abbott House. I've been in boys home. I've been in all these. I've been in like 20 different juvenile homes. Like growing up through the system. Like you know what I'm saying. So I have I'm a part of the culture. You know what I'm saying? Like I've been a part of the culture. I uphold the culture, and I know the people. It's not like I'm just pretending to be something. I'm very familiar with the people, and I understand the people. I'm not saying I'm black. You know what I'm saying? But I've been through things that that I've been through things that has made me bond with black people in a different way that most Asian people has never bonded with. You know what I'm saying? So certain things that I see, is just what was taught to me by other black brothers. You know what I'm saying? Like, by black people. Like, I was just taught that street shit, we there's a certain code, there's a certain way that we supposed to respond to things. And I see nowadays it's like it's being like just it's not being upheld anymore. And because it's okay for that, a lot of people that was like pretending to be upholding those certain morals and principles are just letting it go. Now, in no way am I trying to say anybody should be in the streets doing dumb stuff or like, like promoting any type of street activities. I'm not talking about that. I'm just talking about certain principles that we're supposed to uphold. I just feel like a lot of people are just throwing it away now because it's not important for them and like it's not necessary anymore. You know what I'm saying? So when I saw that, and Math is somebody that I know, you know what I'm saying? He's somebody that came up to me before and was like, "Yo, you a real one. I'm a real one." And we got to stick together. You feel me? And I took him as that because of what his character and what he said he represented. So when I seen him, you know, when I seen him on his show with Troy Ave, and Taxstone is somebody that I know personally. I know Taxstone. You know what I'm saying? So when I see that in the interview, Math is like, oh, we have a mutual hater. You know what I'm saying? Now, so he, as soon as he said that, it's not journalism anymore. Now he made it personal. You know what I'm saying? So when he made it personal, I just felt like it was irresponsible for him to have somebody talk about an active murder case when that man is still in there fighting for his life. And whether people agree with what Taxstone did or whatever, he's still innocent until proven guilty. So I felt like unless he was gonna give Taxstone an outlet to talk about his piece, then I feel like everything should just not even be mentioned at all until that man is done with his trial. So all I said was, "Hey, I didn't like that. I didn't think that was official to do, and I'm not gonna support him no more on my own platform." You know what I'm saying? And once I said that, so many people had an issue with it, and they turned it into a race issue when it wasn't a race issue. I didn't say, oh, anything racist. I didn't say anything about that man being black or anything like that. All I said was that's just not some real timing, and I didn't think that was I didn't respect that. So I was like, you know what? Respectfully, I'm just not going to support that program no more. You know what I'm saying?
Which,
Hey yo,
which you
China.
have, which you have all right to do. You want to ask
Yeah,
him a question, huh?
hey yo, China. I think I love you so much, comrade, and I think the only thing is when you said you not supporting it, is like you don't want nobody to support it no more. I think that's where everything fell out of context.
Yeah, but that's not what I said though. That's what people took it as. I mean, if
No,
I
but that's
don't,
on your platform. So once you don't support something that everybody supports you on your shit, and no, I love you, Monk. But once you say something, that's how it looks like. Oh, you trying to
I
like
mean,
stop people from
no.
supporting somebody else.
All I'm saying, it's the same thing as if it's the same thing as you coming on here and saying, you know what, such and such said that he's promoting the vaccine, so I'm not gonna support him no more. That's what you saying. You saying that you not gonna support him no more. Now anybody that follow what you believe and follow your protocol, then they gonna follow. But anybody that doesn't, then that's not for everybody. You know what I'm saying? So it's the same thing. You know what I'm saying? It's kind of like the same thing. If you believe in it, you gonna use your platform to talk about it. And I
I
feel
know
like
where you at. I
Nah,
know
that.
where
But
you
hold
at.
on,
But
hush. Hold
you
on,
know,
hush. Cause
I'm
no, cause he 1 million% right though. Like niggas gotta niggas gotta have their own discernment. Like I get what you saying though, hush. You like yo, you know you a leader, Mac. You got a lot of people who's gonna listen to you and what you saying. But is he saying anything wrong? Like how he feel was how he feel. He feel like, yo, you ain't supposed to do that with this nigga. You know what I'm saying? And that's how he feel, and he's standing on that. Now, what is it? Anybody? What? Why is it everybody else business other than Math Hoffa's? That's my whole
it's
point.
not.
Like,
Yeah, it's not. And y'all right. And
Could I
I
could
agree.
could
China, you got your own opinion. You can say whatever the fuck
could
you
I
want.
interject really quick?
I mean, who is that? I don't
This
see.
doggy diamonds. This
Oh, that's
doggy diamonds.
Doggy. Oh, what's good, Brody? Oh, my bad.
All right. So only reason why I'm speaking on this because none of these niggas would be doing interviews if it wasn't for me. All right. I'm the founder of the genre that everybody is doing now. I'm the founder of that. Hocus, you could attest to that. It was
Facts.
nobody outside but me. So where China Mac made a few mistakes was this. When you looking at guys now, what's getting conflated in this culture is we trying to uphold street shit with niggas on the internet. We gotta separate the two because once niggas go on the internet, that street shit dead. We gotta stop trying to hold niggas to that because they're not going to hold it up
Facts.
when they feet get put to the fire. Nobody. Okay? Nobody's holding it up. So the average consumer, the average person that listens to this shit or ingest it, they don't know nothing about the street shit. Right? So if Troy Ave spoke about an open murder case, that's not Math's fault unless Math asked him about the case. That's not his fault. Just like when Gayle King interviewed Meg Thee Stallion, she spoke about an open case and she lied and still ended up Tory got convicted. Now, one thing China Mac did that I didn't like is he said free Taxstone. Did you say free him because you think he's innocent, or did you say free him because it was a cool thing to say?
We say free everybody that we love, Mo. We say
right.
No,
free
hold on,
No,
everybody
no,
hush.
no,
we
Hold
no.
love.
on.
But you're not
Let
China
Mac
Mac
answer.
fam, so I didn't ask you.
Hold
I
on.
asked China
Let
Mac
me
directly.
let me speak. Let me speak. All right. So listen. So all right, Doggy Diamonds. First of all, respect to you. I know who you are. You know what I'm saying. You are OG in this, and much respect to you. You know what I mean. This is my first time, I think, building with you. But all
I
right.
hit
So
you a
now,
few times too, bro. You dubbed me, but it's cool. I hit you a few times, but it's all
I mean,
good.
I ain't dub you. I didn't even see it. You know what I'm saying. I
I
don't
did
know
the
if you
DM.
dubbed
Yeah,
me.
yeah, yeah.
All right. So now listen, right. Well, all right. So the situation with you said the first thing you said was that um the street people stuff, right? All right, so now listen. All right, fine. Everybody is not from the streets. Everybody's not going to relate to what I'm saying. And that's fine. I'm not trying to have everybody relate to what I'm saying. But I relate to what I'm saying. I know what it is. You know what I'm saying? So
Hmm.
I'm going so if because I just because everybody else doesn't know what it is doesn't mean that I can't stand on what I stand on. This is something that I did more than 25 years in the system. So of course I'm going to look at it differently than somebody that never been in the system, that didn't grow up in the system. So granted, it's going to be different, but that doesn't mean I can't speak up for what you know what I'm saying? Like
No, no, I'm not.
there's
I'm
so
not saying that, bro. But I'm
no, no,
asking,
but
did he
listen,
did
hold on,
he
I'm
speak
gonna
about
finish
the
it.
murder case though? Did he say
I'm
anything
I'm
about the?
I'm gonna finish. Now hold on.
Okay.
Let me finish what I'm saying. Let me finish what I'm saying. So now, what I'm saying is, when you ask a person about a murder case, when you say, oh, we have a mutual hater, you know what I'm saying, and then you allow somebody to even bring up the name, I just thought that he should know better than that, like to even let anybody talk about it. And once he said that he has a mutual hater, now it's not journalism, now it's personal. You know what I'm saying? And being a person that's from the street, that I thought he was from the street. I mean, he was from the street when he was punching on people on stage. He was from the street when he said he was shooting at entourages and robbing people. You know what I'm saying? And then now all of a sudden he's not from the street anymore. And I'm not saying that he's still doing that stuff, and I'm not trying to uphold him to any criminal stuff, but the morals and principles don't go. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm not out here robbing and shooting anybody, but I'm still gonna uphold certain morals and principles. I'm not gonna have somebody on my platform talking about a murder case. I'm not even gonna mention the person's name. I'm not even gonna let that person even say it. And if he does, I'm gonna edit it out because I know the person is fighting an actual murder case. And if you were in the street shooting at people and robbing people, then you have an understanding of how the system works. So if you're doing something on your platform that could possibly hinder somebody's case, then you're actually going against what you upheld before. And all I was saying was, what, you got a little money now and you got a new platform now, so all of that don't apply no more, all of that go out the window. And that's what I don't stand with. That's what I am against. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm not against him having a platform and interviewing Troy Ave. I have a problem with him just allowing that name to be even spoken, period. You know what I'm saying? I just didn't think that his name should, I thought that whole conversation should have been edited, regardless of who had the conversation with him before, regardless if he was on Vlad, regardless if he was on No Jumper, on Shot, wherever he was on.
What
You know what I mean? It
what
doesn't matter,
about
but I think.
didn't Nori and Breakfast Champ do the same shit though?
They
China,
did.
that
Right,
didn't
They
and
do
I
it.
did.
don't jack that. I don't jack that either, but I don't know Nori. You know what I'm saying? I don't
I
know
got you.
Nori.
You
I never,
you you
I
know
never
math.
shook.
You know math personally.
I
I got
never shook. I never shook Nori hand. He never looked in my eyes and said, "You a real one. We a real one. We gotta." You know what I'm saying? All I know about Nori is they don't even fuck with him in Left Rack City no more. All my people in Left Rack say that he don't. They don't fuck with him. So I don't know Nori though. You know what I'm saying? So I don't. There's nothing like, you know
Ooh,
what I mean?
ooh. Well, China Mac, respectfully, let me say this,
you.
right? Oh, somebody else was talking. Hold,
Yeah,
want me
yeah,
to
yeah.
hold on?
No. I just want to let him finish. Let
All right, go
China
ahead.
finish.
All right.
So I don't look personally that I don't know Nori. I mean, I'm not trying to say nothing about Nori, but I don't jack that either. I didn't think that was responsible either. You feel me? I don't think it's responsible. Period. But because I don't know him, I never came out. I didn't feel like I really felt like I had to say, I'm not gonna jack it no more. And I didn't just come out and say it. I was just on my live. Somebody asked me the question on my live, and I said it. You know what I'm saying? So um um and yeah, and then with the next part, with your next question was what was your next question,
My
Doggy
next
Diamond?
question was, do you say free him because you believe he's
Okay.
innocent?
Do I see all right, I was in the system before. You know what I'm saying? I shot somebody before and people were saying free me. You know what I mean? Like so, and I wanted to be freed at that time. So I know what it is. I know what it's like to be guilty, and I know what it's like to fight for your life, and I know what it's like to be guilty and change your whole life. You know what I'm saying? So just because you made a mistake, and we wasn't there, I wasn't there. I don't know exactly what happened. I don't know the circumstances to the case. You know what I'm saying? I don't know none of that. You know what I'm saying? All I know is that I was in the jail before, and I don't want I don't want nobody in jail. Not people that I feel like, could change their life and do something for the better. You know what I'm saying? Because I know what prison is there for. I know what the system is for, and the system ain't to help nobody. You know what I'm saying? The system is designed to keep a certain type of people oppressed. So yes, I say free him. I'm not saying free him because it's the cool thing to do. I'm saying free him because I was locked up next to murderers. I was double bunked with murderers. I was breaking bread with murderers, people that killed two, three, four people, and they was the most humble people I ever met in my life. They was the most giving people in my life. So I mean, I can't judge nobody. I'm not God. I'm not gonna judge nobody. So what I'm saying is, I know that brother. You know what I'm saying? I never seen that side, that other people. So I'm gonna say free him, and that's the only reason why that's what I'm saying.
But what I wanted to say to you also, China Mac, in this situation, how it occurred, do you think do you think you could have handled it different? Like if you had to replay it again, did you handle it the way? Because I'm not saying you're right or wrong. I'm just saying the way it's playing out. How would you have done it different, if possible, or at all?
Um, I mean. The only thing I would have did differently is I wouldn't have entertained the whole race thing. You know what I'm saying? Like the only thing I would have did was just shook off the race thing and kept on to what I was saying. You know what I'm saying? Like, kept to that topic. You know what I mean? But he kind of threw a curveball at me with the race thing, and I responded. You know what I mean? And I felt like that was my mistake.
Got you. Did somebody else want to ask him something? Because you know I have questions for a living. I'll keep going.
Yeah, that's why we here tonight to talk the racist allegations and all. I definitely wanted him to, spill his feelings about that. I think Saint wanted to ask a question real quick before I go back to
Yeah,
his
I
That
question.
wanted to
doesn't mean
say,
racist.
I wanted to
Stop.
say, China, that respectfully, because I heard Dougie Diamond say something about the streets and like, bro, in 2023, bro, respectfully, money, like everything is content, bro. For one, so you gotta understand. You feel me? A lot of niggas is putting they morals and the shit that they stand on to the side for content. You understand? And number two, we can't in 2023 say that the streets and the internet is separate because right now today the internet is the streets. The streets is the internet.
That's true.
Everything that goes on in the streets overlaps into the internet. Shit from the
Facts.
internet
Not.
spills over into the streets. So we can't say that there's a difference. Everything is the same right now. You understand what I'm saying? So with that being said, what niggas is doing, bro, I understand exactly what you're saying. I hate that niggas is making it a race card for you. But the problem is that niggas don't like accountability, especially when you call them out on their shit in front of people. Niggas don't like that, bro. They don't like that at all, especially when you don't look like them. So that's the first thing they can say is instead of accepting accountability, they're gonna try to deflect and use something to cause debate. You get what I'm saying?
Yeah, so
Right.
you kind of proving Mac point. Like if it's not separate, then Mav shouldn't have separated it.
I agree. I fuck with China Mac, bro. I fuck with that man, bro. I done seen this man do a lot of honorable shit. Like, you know what I mean? Like, I've seen him do a lot of shit that these so-called gangsters and so-called real niggas won't even do. I watched this nigga in 2022 pull up and catch a fade, bro. Respectfully. That's the ultimate man shit, cause today
Wait,
niggas
wait, wait,
ain't
wait.
doing
But
that.
on a whole nother coast though. How about that?
That's my point. He pulled up and stood on his business. And they shook hands like men after, ain't wolf on each other, ain't take it to the internet. They handled that respectfully as men. So he has to be respected. I'm not trying to hear none of these niggas talking about, because he got more stripes and he handles his business more than most of these niggas.
Could I say something though? What's happening in this culture right now? Media is the new come up, right? The media is the new come up, and I've been in the streets, do all that shit. I don't want to talk about none of that street. I'm just saying I did all that. What's happening in this culture right now, and a lot of dudes is going through it. We have different people where when we from the street, we get a tag of what we can't do, right? We're not allowed to do that. But then some people can do it and they get rewarded for it as far as bags, as far as notoriety, as far as views, as far as shit. So every street dude who's in media right now has to take they got to decide what they going to do, whether you're going to be media or you're going to be the street guy. I'm and just being real with you. That's where it's at right now, because it's certain people that you want to interview. And again, when we standing on street rules, that shit really don't apply with media no more. It really don't, because this person, we still have to ask critical questions. Now, China Mac is right and exact. If you're talking about an open murder case, that's different. But Math doesn't have to put that out. You're right. That could have hit the editing floor. But at the same time, when this media shit open like this,
He could
all
have
these
spoke to him personally.
yeah, all these dudes is coming for money, bro. It ain't about no principle or no street shit no more. I'm just telling y'all. We seeing listen, and I'm not talking about Math because that's the dude. Nori's the dude. But I'm just saying, look at the most goofiest shit you seeing street niggas do on the internet now. It's over. There is no discernment of yo, here street dude. Dudes is doing the most goofiest shit. So we gotta put everybody on trial now. I land.
Man, doggy,
So
we just watched Nori. Nori's supposed to be an OG. We just not watch Nori go on the internet, bro, and try to cause rift between three street niggas. I mean, two street niggas and the biggest artist in the world. This nigga just went on a platform and tried to say that Future feels like, but why? As an OG, as someone that we're supposed to look up to and take guidance and advice from, why would you go on a platform and do that, knowing the internet's gonna grab that clip, knowing it could stir something up in real life? This is my point of what I'm
That's
saying, bro.
real shit. That's
That's my
real
point of
shit.
what I'm saying.
yeah,
Because where we at right now, bro, as a culture,
That's one of
them
my favorite
fucking
rappers.
them fucking numbers that's coming back for this shit. That's all that matter now. So we sitting here with morals, values, and principles, and then what a nigga say when academics, a shout out to academics, I don't want to single him out, but when he say, yo, I got a fucking 5,000 uh uh 5,000 square feet house, nigga. Fuck y'all niggas, this, that, and the third. And you know he just sitting there getting bent, drinking Hennessy, ain't never swing his arm, do and talk crazy about dudes. That's where this shit has gone, bro.
That's a
That's where
fact.
it has gone.
But can you blame
So
that? Not you, doggy. Not you. And I want, because we got China Mac here. I don't know how for long. I want to definitely keep the the interview on him. But can we blame Mac for calling it out? Because like, doggy, I'm known for doing that too. If I
yeah,
don't
yeah,
like
yeah.
something, I see something,
Hey,
I be like,
hey, yo, Hope.
I say something.
Hey, yo, I think China. Correct me if I'm wrong, China. I think you was on jail time or the internet. I think you was on jail time. You just trying to make sure you check niggas on the internet though, and it's not the same, mo. And that's what everybody's saying, I guess. You know what I'm saying? I think
But
you was
so
on
what though,
jail
bro? It's
time.
like, matter of fact, I'm gonna let him talk for himself though. Go ahead, China.
I'm
How you
sorry, yeah.
feeling?
Yeah. I'm saying I don't think I was on no type of time. I was just on my time. I felt like it wasn't something that I didn't think that it was commendable. I didn't think that it was something that I expected him to do. You know what I'm saying? So I said something. I don't expect anybody to jack what I'm saying. I'm not trying to get anybody to sway anybody or nothing. But I think nowadays it's like everybody is just so much on bozo timing that we do need some people to speak some real shit sometimes. And I just don't feel like enough people are doing it. So I took the opportunity to do it. So whether people don't like it, whether people think that was my place or not my place, I did what I felt like, was supposed to be done. You know what I'm saying? And a lot of people don't like it, but at the end of the day, it's my life, it's my steps. You know what I'm saying? So I mean, for anybody that don't like what I did, with all due respect, I don't do for you. I do for me. I do for what I believe in. I do for what was taught to me, and I uphold that. So, it is what it is. I'm not here to try to uphold no jail stuff or whatever. It's just this is me as a man, and if I feel like it's wrong, I'm gonna use my platform to say it, just like anybody else use their platform to say whatever they feel like is wrong or right or whatever. It ain't no difference.
Can
Now,
y'all refresh me on what was the racist part of it though? Because I don't see where race
nah, it
plays.
wasn't. He ain't never say no racist shit. That was well
No, no,
spoken,
hold,
China.
hold, hold on, y'all. Hold on, hush. Hold on, hold on. That's because that's the title of the room. That's what we definitely wanted to get to, because these some racist allegations going out. You want to talk about that, China?
Yeah, so basically what Math did was he I said one thing and then he deflected to another thing, like, you know what I'm saying, like, oh, this is stay in your own business, like this is black business, like you don't have nothing to do with this. And then he played a clip of me on his interview back, before, and I was talking about how my grandfather didn't allow me to play with black kids when I was in school. And he told me when I got in the car, he seen me talking to a black kid. When I got in the car, he said, if I see you talking to another black kid, you can't come in this house. So when we got out the car, I sat down on the steps, and I ain't go back in the house, and I told him to go tell my mother to come pick me up. You know what I'm saying? At that time I was like 5 years old, some shit like that, 6 years old, something like that. You know what I mean? I don't remember exactly how I was, but I said that, and then he reclipped that to kind of paint the narrative that I was like, like that I'm racist or something, or something to that effect. You know what I'm saying?
Hey yo, Mo, all Puerto Ricans in the Bronx, all they parents probably, know what I'm saying, say some shit like that too. And we love
Facts.
them. We love them,
Facts.
know what I'm saying?
Bro,
So
every
yeah,
old
you
head
already
got
know what's up.
ideologies from their time, my nigga, that they try to put on you, but it's up to you to change it, bro.
Yeah,
And
that.
if you're not carrying those ideologies, a nigga can't put that smut on your coat, bro. Can't put that on your jacket.
So
No,
off,
that's
That's
a
so
just keeping
fact.
it.
based off that clip, you never and this is what he's using the clip. You never said anything about black people outside. That was it just off that clip.
Yeah. I mean, people, because so and when in when I first came home, I had nothing but black supporters. Like I didn't, no Asian people was fucking with me at that time. When I first came home and I did my music and shit like that, all my friends are black. You know what I'm saying? Like, and all my supporters was mostly black and Latino or whatever. You know what I'm saying? And then once situation started happening with the coronavirus and Asian people started getting attacked, I started speaking up. And once I started speaking up, I started like I started rubbing a lot of my supporters the wrong way because they seen me standing up for Asian people, and a lot of people took that like that I'm standing that because I stood up for my people that I was standing against black people. You know what I'm saying? And that was the narrative that a lot of people was running with, but not understanding that when I first came home, I did a whole 18-month violation for going to Baltimore for Freddie Gray for supporting Freddie Gray. You know what I'm saying? Like, you know what I mean? Like,
Fucking with
I
me.
Wait,
I can vouch that. I can
talk,
vouch that, China. You was fucking with me.
talk about it. Talk about it. Say that shit again. Cause you know what I mean? Niggas don't remember the good shit you did. They always want to talk about it ain't even bad shit. You stood up for your people. Like that's crazy.
who said I was fucking with them? Who's that?
Um, I don't know. His name is Revolutionary Nod. I don't know who that is.
Oh, that's no, yo, no. What's up, bro?
He jumped on the phone, China. He jumped on the phone.
No,
Oh
Nod, you
yeah,
there, Nod?
yeah, no, shit, crazy. No was the one I pulled up on in Baltimore. You know what I'm saying? I pulled up on him. I didn't know him. I went on my Instagram, was like, yo, I want to go support Freddie Gray. Who here? You know what I'm saying? And he responded. And I pulled right up on him in his hood. I didn't know nobody. And I went and we was out there standing in front of police, telling police to eat a dick and all that shit. You know what I'm saying? And I went back. I did an 18-month violation for that shit.
You did 18-month violation standing up for a black man who got killed. You know what I mean? That's that's honorable, bro. Honorable. Nod, are you there? You back, Nod? Then he probably on the phone still.
See, but
I
that's
mean,
the shit we need to be talking about. That
yeah,
right
but it's
there.
Exactly.
obvious to
Cause
adult.
how many
I mean,
how many of the niggas that look like us is willing to take a consequence like that, an 18-month violation out their life to go sit in the to support their own? These niggas don't even come out their house to support what's going on. How many of these niggas you see protesting? How many niggas you see outside fighting? We just seen 5 black niggas kill a black man. How many of them niggas said something about that shit?
Hey, nah, listen though,
Come on.
bro. On
There
some
you go.
real
He
shit,
back.
bro.
No, go
On
ahead.
some real shit. I mean, I'ma do something to somebody about China Mac. Like this man ain't know me from a can of paint. Yo poured up in the projects. Like I live in the projects, my nigga. He poured up on me. Like we went to the Epic Center. He on the front line with us. You feel me? Like yeah, like he a real nigga.
Yo, no, what's up, bro?
What it is, man.
Oh man, I ain't even know you pulled up in this shit. What's up, my brother?
I'm always in here, bro. You heard me.
Yeah. Oh
I
man.
I think though with China Mac, I think this is just a this is an internet thing, right? Because when you in the streets, when you in the system, when you in different people, when you with black people, you're with black people. But now the internet, being that everybody, because you got to remember, bro, it's a person in Wyoming right now with doodle stains and they lawn johns with an opinion. So it's different. You understand what I'm saying? Everybody's gonna have the opinion. Once the narrative is spent, that's what everybody gonna run with, and then they run with popularity. So if somebody spin the race thing on you, then that's the easiest thing to spin on you because you damned if you do, damned if you don't. You understand what I'm saying? But your track record could be that you've been around black people your whole life, because we can't hold no shit to you. I can't hold you to when you was 3 years old. I really can't. You know what I'm saying? I can't hold you to no shit like that. But again, this is editing. This is the internet. This is where it's at. So you're gonna have people that's going to take the popular thing and it's propaganda. This is what I'm saying. This media thing. I need to teach a class. You got something called propaganda where a motherfucker could put a narrative about you and it could be 3 seconds, but that's just how it look. You understand what I'm saying? That's just how it look. And it's unfortunate that anybody gotta go through that. But this is what happens in a culture when you want to stand on what you want to stand on, you gonna get spent. You gonna get spent.
And,
You know
and,
what
yo,
I'm saying? You
and
gonna
yo, the
get spent.
feet, yo, doggy, the feet off you. Like, what's your peace of mind? Trying to know what I'm saying? Cause I'm big about peace of mind. Cause I know you on the right steps, but when you took that step to even do that, and you knew what was coming with it, you know what I'm saying? You knew that shit wasn't gonna come with a peace of mind. Like, what's your peace of mind like though?
You talking about in terms of what? Which
In terms of
situation?
peace of mind, no, know what I'm saying? There's no questions about peace of mind.
What's my peace of mind
Yeah, like
on
how
what?
your peace of mind, like how
I'm
that shit.
great. Yo, listen.
Not on no
I
subject. Yeah, not on no subject.
all right. My peace of mind right now is that I'm actually grateful for this. You know what I'm saying? You know why? Because in all of my years, I've never seen so much conversation with black and Asian people. You know what I'm saying? And if I got to create that
That's
conversation
dope.
with
That's
me
dope.
and me and me being the brunt of it, because no other Asian people are standing with me right now. I'm in a room.
That's
I'm
dope,
the only one here.
Conrad.
You know what I'm
That's
saying?
dope,
But here's the
Conrad.
thing. I feel like I was bred for this. I've been through this all my life, you know what I'm saying? So I look at black people in a whole nother light, you know what I mean? Like I have a different relationship with black people. You understand what I'm saying? So I feel like this conversation should have been had, but the only reason why we ain't been had it is because I was locked up for all these years. And all these years I was bred for this so we can have a conversation.
Facts.
Cause now what's happening is we okay, yeah, fine. China Mac is racist, but that can't stick because it's not true. If anybody look at my track
Yeah, you
record,
know that. You know that.
my
Yeah,
track
you know that.
my track record don't speak. So when you try to spin that, it's not gonna stick. You know what I'm saying? It might stick for some people, but it's not gonna stick for long. You know what I'm saying? So now what it does do is it creates a conversation. It creates a person, a Chinese man, to talk to black people, and now more Asian people is gonna talk, and now y'all understand more, we understand more, and I just feel like that is what I was sent here to do. You know what I'm saying? So
That's well dope.
I'm I'm actually in a great space. You know what I'm saying? I actually feel like I'm doing shit that is very important. You know what I'm saying? That's never been done before because the powers that be want us to be fighting. They want us to look like this and feel like this. They want us to be all bickering. Yo, all my life, bro. I've been around black people all my life. I've never seen this much tension between Asian and black people. Now, all of a sudden, there's so much tension between Asian and black people, which I feel like is by design. I feel like somebody is pushing the buttons over here. You know what I'm saying? And for me to even have an opportunity to speak up, you know what I mean? And no other Asian person is speaking up to this community, then I feel like I've been on it for this job. You know what I'm saying?
But I ain't gonna front. Historically, it's always been tension between Asian and black people.
But
We ain't gonna cap with that. That's always been
but
existing.
when it not when it comes to the streets though, doggy,
No,
because
not the street, but how many street Asian dudes we know though?
it's not
So,
many. But I just want to say this though, because I know of China Mac before I actually got to know the bro was through some of the homies who will always hit me up like, yo, you need to get up with this dude China Mac, you need a real one. And I would just always, like we could talk about. I understand what you're saying. We could definitely double back to what you're saying, doggy. But I just want to say this: niggas always hit me up. Yo, you need to get up with China Mac. He a real one. He a real one. So finally on the internet, like we started following each other, hitting each other. I'm pretty sure they told him the same shit because he started following me. We following each other, on the internet, building and shit like that, right? Um, there's, I don't know, I'm China Mac. No, I won't say no names, but there's some blazers, some homies in my set that's Asian. That's my brothers. Official. I say official, official. Asian, just some official Asian brothers, bro. Like, don't sleep. Yeah, it ain't just blacks and Puerto Ricans, man. That's the homies. That's official. And China Mac is one of them. He's the homie, and he's official. Like, so I want to put that out there before niggas judge him on some racist shit or on some being Asian shit. Like, if he not official, like the homie's official, and there's some other Asian niggas that's down with us. That's official. Just wanted to say that before we double back.
what I wanted to ask China Mac too though is where do you and Math stand at this present day? Where y'all at?
Yo, it ain't personal to me. I don't like I still look at him like, I don't look at him any personal any. I just did. He just did something that I didn't feel was like stand up, and I said something, and that's it. Like, you know what I mean? However he feel is however he feel. But I don't have nothing against him. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, we went on live. He was laughing, I was laughing, but I do. It is what it is, whatever it is. But I don't take any of this personal. I just felt like it was something that that we can have a conversation about. You know what I'm saying? And that's what we having. So, I don't know how he's taking it, but I'm not taking it as anything personal.
What I was saying, reason why I'm asking you that, 'cause prior to that clip, I don't think anybody looked at you as a racist. So did the spin change the relationship?
No, I mean, I think people was already saying that I was racist, because that's just the easiest thing. Whenever I have a issue with something, or when somebody has an issue with me, the first thing they say is some race shit. You know what I'm saying? So it's even, you might not have heard it, but it's been talking. Is people's been talking about it. And when I say I've never felt any like as much tension as I felt like amongst black and Asian people. I mean, yeah, you had store stuff, you know what I mean? You had nail salon stuff, but it wasn't like tension. When did we was when was we like, really had drama? When was it like really like, you know what I mean? Like, I grew up in New York City, maybe like in the West Coast, like Natasha Hollins. That was a situation that was deep or whatever. But that shit ain't happened to in New York City where I'm from. Like, I never when I grew up in the state. Yeah, I mean, when I grew up, like, yeah, the Asian people, the older Chinese people, you know what I'm saying? They didn't like black people because they didn't understand. They came here. The only thing that there's no black people in China at that time. And we're talking about the 70s, the 80s. When they came over here, there wasn't no black people in China that they knew. You know what I'm saying? That they saw. Whatever they saw was from Western media. You know what I'm saying? And then that was during the crack era or whatever the fuck they had going on at that time. So whatever the media was feeding them, that's what they got from the black people. You know what I'm saying? And then when they came here, you know what I mean? They came here with no money, $100 in their pocket, whatever they had in their pocket off the boat, and they came out here grinding. They went to all these neighborhoods, the only neighborhoods that would accept them, and a lot of those neighborhoods was black neighborhoods, and they was able to grind, open up. I mean, work in stores, open up stuff or whatever. And they first interaction might have been something violent. You know what I'm saying? They might have got robbed. They might have been riding a bike delivering Chinese food, and somebody clotheslined them off the bike and took their shit. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, that might have happened. So with that being said, that was probably their first interaction with black people. So of course they're gonna have a certain way of looking at them, and plus there's a language barrier, so they never get a chance to really understand the people, to really talk to the people. And then, the black people never really get a chance to listen to them and talk to them. So it's never been, yeah, we've been around, but we never really had a conversation. And because there's no conversation, it is leading to all of this extra tension when there's really no tension. Like, if you look at the history of just Africa and China, right? Like, there's never really been no crazy shit. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, you people can say what's going on right now. You know what I'm saying? Like, that whatever China is doing or whatever. And I don't never been to China. I don't know what the government is doing, but people can say, "Yo, you American, your country is doing all of this to these people," but does that mean that it reflects us? Like, does the people have anything to do with that? No. Well, how much shit that America has done to all these different countries and stuff, you know what I'm saying? That other countries might hate the Americans for, but we don't agree with it. We don't
Facts,
even know what the
facts.
fuck is happening.
Wake that
You know what
up.
I'm saying?
That's the rabbit hole. And that's some real shit. How niggas wanna come at him for what China's doing to other places. But we don't jack what America's doing. Like, we talk about Wendy, this vaccine shit, and whatever else is going on America doing, dropping bombs on Hiroshima. We don't jack that. That's like imagine us living in China and they be like, fuck you, America. You drop bomb on us, and we be like, yo, that ain't had nothing to do with us. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's basically what he's saying right now. And I think we should take heed to that. Cause sometimes we get stuck in your feelings. Niggas get stuck in their feelings.
So moving forward, do you, China Mac? Do you think it should be some type of round table that happens? Should it be some type of forum? What do you think should happen?
Hell yeah, I think that's necessary. I think that's super necessary. We should have a bunch of Asian people, old, young, whatever the fuck, medium age, whatever, and a bunch of black people. We should sit down and have conversations and really see. Oh, yeah, y'all, do y'all really hate us? Like, do you really hate black people? Like, what's going on? And kind of have an understanding of what's going on. You know what I'm saying? And I feel like that would change a lot of things, and I feel like that would make a lot of people upset.
Got you.
Real nigga shit.
Always trying to
So
be well spoken, comrade. Well spoken,
Hey
homie.
yeah,
China,
so
check your back channel,
guess.
bro. I hit you. My fault, bro. I just want to say something real quick. China, I hit your back channel, bro. I hear what you saying. I'm a young nigga from North Carolina, man. Follow me back so you can see it. I definitely want to figure out how we can situate something. I would like to bring you down, down here to the south and shit, let you see around, cause I'm trying to work out something with the government out here. Well, not the government, the city, and try to speak to the youth and figure this shit out. So if we can start with the young ones and start changing their direction, I would love to bring you out here, bro, so you could at least speak to them and start there. You know what I mean? Because it's hard to teach an old dog new tricks, but at least we could start with the next generation and start, putting the change into them if you down for it.
I think one thing that China Mac can do that could definitely start introducing more Asian people, not to the culture, but with more start introducing more Asian people to what's going on where we can have these talks. You know what I'm saying? Because we don't know, is
Yep.
it is it lobbyists? Is it like, is it politicians? You know, what should we, who should we be speaking to? Is it street dudes? Like, if it's other Asian street dudes, bring them out. You know what I'm saying? Because that's the conversation that need to be had. Like that, oppression is oppression. Let's just keep it real, right? Oppression is oppression. So I just feel like that, because right, China Mac is on the island by himself. He look like he don't got nobody. You understand what I'm saying? But we see a couple of his homies of from his background that can that could give testimonies to stuff. Maybe some lines could be mended. You know what I'm saying? Like, yo, this, that, and the third. Because it always can't be prison too. You know what I'm saying? We got some brothers on the street that ain't never been to prison. You know what I'm saying? That don't drink those smoke. We gotta start reaching more demographics of people.
When we gonna stop falling for this trick? They
Hey,
keep doing, making us divide and fight against each other, because we what they call us, the minorities. We gotta stop falling for the trick and unite. If we could unite as racists together, we could take over the white corporate world that they try to make us divide. They've been doing this. We gotta stop falling for this trick.
And I agree with you 1,000,000%. And if China Mac can be the pillar, if he can be that pillar to do it, then why not let him do it? We know there is a divide. We seen during the pandemic. We see sometimes the black woman go at it with the Chinese people at the salons and all that, and we get into an outrage, right? Even though we know our people is ignorant sometimes, not taking up for the China side. I'm just saying we know how we could get. We know our women be on a bullshit and our niggas be on a right. But if you got somebody who could come and be the pillar that we respect, like I respect China, he respect me, and we could be like, yo, look, y'all chill out. He could be like, y'all chill out. Yo, we coming together. Why can't we coexist together? I mean, why? Like the homie just said, we gotta really like. There's somebody who wants the separation and it ain't Chinese. It ain't. Wait, let me say this. It ain't China Mac, right? And it ain't Hocus for Fifth. Now, if it's the government that runs the country that Hocus for Fifth live in, and it's the government that runs the country China Mac is from, that ain't got nothing to do with us too. And I think we missing that a lot in our culture.
Hey, Hope, that ain't something you and China could put together like a convention in the town and invite all the street, not even the street people, but the black people amongst the streets. Because that's really where the problem at, what they trying to separate us at. So is that something y'all could put together like a real big convention?
Hell yeah. Like I told y'all, man. Yo, listen, man. China Mac is the bro, and I got other Asian bros that's a part of what I'm a part of without saying too much. Like that nigga that's official. And it's yo, I'm all for that because those are really the bros. It's not like It won't be nothing uncommon. It'll be like getting up with the bros, like real talk. Like it won't feel foreign. Like, oh, it's a Chinese game with blacks. No, it'd be like getting up with the bros and coming together. Like, y'all don't really understand, man. See, China Mac told you he done been up north, so like, we know the prison population is full of black people, and to be able to mix and mingle with the black people, you like. So I see China Mac. We all know he's Chinese, but he was able to mix and mingle and to gain a certain respect and love for black people because he's in the prison, which is mostly, you know, predominantly black people. So he got a different outlook than his whole entire. Maybe not even maybe he's the pillar. Why we can't look at he is the person that can bring it together. Why we not looking at it like that? Because he's alive. We gotta wait till a nigga die to say that all the time. He is the person who can bring it together. Alan.
That's a fact, though.
Hey Hulk, I agree with you. I think my phone went out before, but I was saying that that's why I want to try to set up something and bring him down here to the South too. I'm in North Carolina, Hulk, so I'm trying to bring him out because I've been working with something with the city, to speak to the youth and try to guide the youth. And I'm not really focused on trying to get these old niggas to understand and open their minds because it's hard to teach an old dog new tricks. But if we could start with the new generation and we could talk to the young ones, you know what I'm saying, and change their direction and start, doing things where they can mingle and talk and understand each other. That's what really I'm trying to do. So China, I hit your back channel, bro, and I'm really trying to set something up with you. And Hope, if you want to be a part of it too, bro, I'll bring you out here too, and we can set something up because you ain't too far.
With you in NC.
Yes, sir. I'm in
All right,
Durham.
so this is one of the things that I speak about with the youth. One of the things that we have to that, and I think, I'm not always right, but this is an idea. I think we got to change the language with the youth. One of the things that we do, we always say we got to talk to them. Now, remember you were 17. Nobody could tell me shit. So I think the language got to change. Is we got to let them talk. We got to ask them what is wrong. And then when they tell us what's wrong, what's plaguing them, then we give them solutions. Other than that, we just gonna be talking at them. They not gonna listen. So we have to give them conflict resolutions once they tell you what's wrong, what's bothering them. Because I think a lot of times, I remember when I was 17, I was 15, I ain't listening to nobody. You couldn't tell me shit. I thought I was gonna die by the time I was 16. So I ain't give a fuck. So instead of us talking to the youth, we got to let them be able to talk to us because we've been their age, they never been ours, and we got to tell them how we got to be our age. So that's a suggestion that I have. I want to change that language from talking to the youth. No, let them talk to us. Let them get their shit out. Let them say what's bothering them, what's plaguing them, what's on their mind, because a lot of times we don't listen. We just talk at them, yo. But just remember when you were 17. I'm letting it.
Hey yo, doggy.
That was you,
I ain't
doggy,
trying
that
to
said
cut.
that.
Hey yo,
Yes,
doggy.
indeed. Yes, indeed.
I'm gonna hit your back channel. I would love to bring you out here too. If I can get all three of y'all, that'd be even better.
Yeah, let's put it together.
It's Big Saint. I'm gonna follow you. Follow me back so you can see my back channel and shit.
Hey yo, doggy. The grown people is the new fucking kids now. You know what I'm
Yeah,
saying? We
we in
all feel
trouble.
like
But
that
we
now.
in trouble. That's what I'm saying. But that's why I said
Yeah,
earlier,
we
we in
all feel
trouble.
like that. Even grown people feel like the little kids now. It's like how the little kids gonna teach the little kids if the grown people feel like the little kids. You know what I'm
But
saying?
that's why I was saying it's a demographic of us that don't drink, don't smoke. I can't claim prison life with you. I can't claim certain shit. So I don't relate to you on that level. But I lost loved ones. I went to visit the home and I still do JPays to this day. Free turf, by the way. You know what I'm saying? I do JPays. I do a lot of shit.
Yeah,
So
free
at
my
the end of the
pops
day,
too.
yeah, you understand what I'm saying? So we have to show them that for all intents and purposes, I could be looked at as a square. And that shit is fine. You understand what I'm saying? That shit is just fine. Some people got to pick up the camera. Some people got to learn how to code. Some people got to do that. And I think we just got to make certain shit cool in the eyes of the youth because right now, with the Biggie say, either you slinging rock or you got a wicked jump shot. That's the only way they think they got out. Or they willing to pick up social media and act like a damn clown, which you're going to get your likes and views, but you're going to jail too. So we got to find that medium with them. And again, just give them positive reinforcements because a lot of times we talk at them and we talk to them, but we they never even told us was wrong. Because think about it, I grew up in the '80s. I ain't had no food sometimes, so of course I was acting the fuck. I ain't eat. How am I supposed to be in my right mind if I ain't get the right nourishment in the crib? So of course I'm going outside wilding. I'm robbing everything because I want food. So a lot of times, like, when we talk to the youth, let's let them talk too, man. And then we just say, yo, little homie, this is what happened to me. Yeah, I was like you. And when I did this, I end up doing this. I did this, I did that. And they be like, oh, for real? Because what they don't know, we got more in common with them than they think. But they just look at us, yo, these niggas old. They
Hey
don't.
yo, doggy. Hey yo,
I'm here.
hey yo, China, you still there?
Yeah, I'm still here. I'm still here.
Nah, know what I'm saying? Doggy, know what I'm saying? I salute you, doggy. I love you, Mo. Know what I'm saying?
Love,
It's Hope and Doggy. Know what I'm saying? I love you, Doggy.
love, bro. Love.
Know what I'm saying? What you feel about what Doggy was talking about?
Nah, I agree. I agree with what he said. You know what I'm saying? Free turf too and free snipe too. You know what I'm saying?
Yes,
Uh
indeed. That's the bros.
yeah, yeah, freedom. You know what I mean? But yeah, no, I definitely agree with everybody what everybody's saying. Like you do gotta let the youth talk because a lot of times we try to overtalk them and we try to like, impress onto them, like try to force them our views and sometimes we don't forget and we forget to listen to them and like yo what they got to say. You know what I'm saying? Because a lot of times you can't change somebody just trying to impose what you believe and what you think without listening to what they saying. You know what I'm saying? It's a two-way street. You know what I mean? So whenever you just try to like impose all of your thoughts and everything and dictate to them what you think they should be doing, they not gonna listen.